Hi, Elisa George from Centerworks.com with today's Pilates fitness tip. Today I want to talk a little bit about your abdominal muscles versus your quadricep or your thigh muscles when you're doing sit-ups or abdominal work. I've been really picking on this with my Pilates clients lately, and I know when I go to the gym or I see anybody in the weight room doing sit-ups, I see the very same thing happening. And people think that they're really working hard and they're strengthening their abdominal muscles, when in fact what they're really working hard and using are their thigh muscles. So you'll get more out of your core strengthening work, and you'll help protect your back a whole lot better, and you'll help free up your legs and your hips for better movement if you can learn how to get out of your thighs and better work in your abdominals when you're doing abdominal strengthening exercises. Doesn't matter what the exercise is, getting that change to happen is really, really important. So this first exercise I want to do, I've got a whole series of things. Stay tuned so that you can work your way through all these different exercises. But this first exercise is just to help you become aware of how much you're gripping or grabbing with your thighs while you're thinking about using your stomach. So we're going to start laying down on your back. I would recommend getting a regular old chair out of your dining room, or if you do Pilates, you could use a spine corrector barrel or even the box to rest your knees up on. And we're just going to lay on your back and start thinking about what it feels like to have relaxed thighs, because that really is the first step. So if you have a mat and you have a chair, get all that out and you can do this one with me. And what you want to do is scoot in as close to your chair as you need to so that you can rest your calves up on the back of your chair, and then lay yourself down on your back. So it would be ideal if you're at about a 90-degree angle. But if your chair or your box or barrel is a little bit lower than that, that's okay too. And from this position, I just want you to lay here on the floor and think about relaxing the front of your legs. And if you need to, put your hands on the front of your thighs and just kind of jiggle your thighs around a little bit to see if they're relaxed, or if you're grabbing with the muscles and they're really tight, or especially right up here where your leg meets your body. If you stick your thumbs in that crease, you can feel if those tendons and those muscles way up high, if they're really tight like a guitar string, or if they're really nice and soft. And if they're really tight and grippy, that's the tension that you're trying to get rid of here as you're laying on the floor. So in this position, you're just going to lay here and start to feel what it feels like to give your legs to gravity. You may feel like the back of your thigh bones drop a little bit heavier to the floor. You may feel like your lower spine lengthens or reaches out towards the chair a little bit. Your job as you're getting that length is that you don't arch your back, but that you leave your back still on the mat while you're relaxing your legs. So this is the first step, and you may actually have to practice this a couple of times before you can feel like your thighs are relaxed to just lay here. And then we're going to add on to it, see what we can do with your abdominals. So from this position, inhale for nothing, exhale, and I want you to just start way down low in your stomach and think about pulling your abdominals up, in, and back to the floor behind you. And then relax them. Now, as you start to pull your stomach in, if your butt tucks under, you lost your position. And you're using the back of your tush thinking that you're using your stomach. So you want to be sure that your butt stays still. And the way to do that is to be sure that your pubic bone in the front stays put. So if you need to, put your hands on the front of your pubic bone. So as you exhale and pull your belly in, you don't feel that change, but you feel it stay, and your stomach muscles pull up and in and back away from that. And then relax it. Inhale. Exhale, the thighs stay relaxed, the pubic bone stays put, and the low belly pulls up, in, and away from the legs. Your lower back may be all the way to the floor. It may be a little bit off the floor, but the stomach's pulling towards it. And relax. Inhale. Exhale, belly pulls in. Hold it. Keep thinking about pulling the belly away from your legs. And if you need to, put your thumbs back in that crease and notice if this is soft and relaxed while your stomach's pulling in, or if you feel that clenching guitar string feeling there in the front of your hips. You almost want to feel like your legs are going one way while your abdominal muscles are going the other direction. All right, so how was that? Can you make it happen? If you're ready to challenge yourself a little bit, put your hands behind your head and let's add a curl up to this. So you're going to inhale, exhale, nod your chin to your chest and roll up to the bottom of your shoulder blades. Now, if you do this well and you get up here, your legs are still relaxed in your little tabletop prop and your belly's pulling away from your legs, but you're not grabbing with your legs to try and pull you up. Can you see how when I grab it changed my position? So you've got to keep your legs relaxed and pull your stomach in to help bring you up. And then lay it back down. So you can stay up in that little cagey curl position for 3 to 5 breaths if you want and play with feeling what it feels like. Inhale and exhale. Your pubic bone stays put. So as you start to curl up, if you see your tail come around to your nose, you lost the position. Keep the tail still, pull the belly away, and then see if you can deepen your lift with those nice, relaxed front of your thighs. It's harder than it looks if you're used to using your quadriceps. Inhale, exhale, low belly pulls in, around and up you come. Your goal would be to get to the bottom of the shoulder blades on the floor so your head is straight up and down, legs are relaxed. Every time you exhale, your stomach pulls in more and you feel those thigh bones just settle down to the mat behind you. And relax it down. This is definitely a brain game. I know when I started Pilates as a gymnast and someone that spent a lot of time in the weight room, my thighs did all the work for me. And once I practiced this, and I spent months and months and months doing exercises to help use the chair or the box or the wall or whatever I had to help start to feel like the front of my legs were doing a whole lot less so that I could get more strength in my stomach. For me personally, I also have some lower back issues, and getting that sense of using more of my stomach and less of my legs has made a really, really important difference in how well my lower back feels and keeps me out of back pain. So practice this exercise. It's a great one to do every single day. I don't think you could do it too much. And 5 minutes, 3 or 5 repetitions. It doesn't really matter how much you do. It matters that you're thinking about it. And then being able to take this back to all of the other abdominal exercises that you do is going to give you the best work possible to help strengthen your core, strengthen your abs, support your back, and feel like you're doing a whole lot less work with your legs when you're really supposed to be using your belly. So have fun playing with your tabletop prop exercise, and I'll see you again soon.